Today, I'm going to show you guys how to step-by-step apply builder gel. This is the way that I do it. I start with fully prepped nails. I do have a prep tutorial on my page already from a couple weeks back if you want to check that out. But I go ahead and shape the nails to my preference, and then I go ahead and dehydrate the nail using an alcohol prep pad, and then I go in with my primer. I use the Apres primer, which I am scrubbing into the nail here. Next, you're going to go in with your builder gel. I'm using the Agalore Structure Gel in shade Mink. You're going to do a full coat of this on each nail, and I like to flash cure this after I apply it on each finger just to make sure that it doesn't slip and slide around the cuticle area or the sidewalls before you cure it for a full 60 seconds. Some brands may recommend a separate base gel in their line that goes specifically with their builder gels, but in most cases you can use the builder gel itself as a base gel. But after you cure the base coat, you're going to go in with your slip layer, which is what I'm doing here. This is just going to be a wet, uncured layer of product. This is going to allow your bead to float and self-level on the nail. As you can see me doing here, you're going to go in with a bead of product at the very top, and then you're just going to slowly work its way down the nail until you get to the very end. Then you're going to go in with a liner brush and poke out any air bubbles that you see and just kind of manipulate the gel into the spots where it needs to go. This is a pretty thick viscosity gel, so it's really easy to work with and doesn't flood the cuticle area too quickly. I also like to have my client flip their finger over and I tap it for a few seconds just to let the apex completely form, and then I check the line of light like this just to make sure it's completely straight and there's no bumps or ridges, and then I go ahead and flash cure it all into place. This is me doing it on one more nail. You just go in with that bead. I do the little twirly motion at the top to kind of get the bead to get off of the brush, if that makes sense, if y'all were wondering why I do that. But then you're just going to follow all the same steps. And then after flash curing each nail, you're going to do a full cure for 60 seconds. And then you can top coat or add your nail art. And that is it. All of the products will be listed in the caption.